Hi boys and girls, welcome to our assembly. I hope you're all well. I know I haven't seen lots of you for quite a long time now, but I have been popping into some of your online lessons. I've been looking at lots of the work that you've been doing, and I've been really impressed by how hard you're working at home. So big thumbs up from me for all of that work that you're cracking on with when you're at home. I know it's not easy and it might not be too long, hopefully, fingers crossed, might not be too long until we get you back in school. Anyway, I wanted to do a little assembly with you this morning, and like all our assemblies in school, I thought we'd start off with our Shakespeare promise. So although I can't see you and I can't hear you, I do want you to join in with me, and I don't just want it to be me doing this Shakespeare promise on my own, okay? So we'll do it as we do in assembly, when I say we are, and then you carry on, all right? So, we are never absent, never late. We are full of learning power. We are great at being gold. We are healthy and active. Smashing. Thanks for joining in. Now, if you were in school, you know that we'd be talking with you lots about our golden rules and telling you how pleased we are when you keep them. And one of the things that goes alongside golden rules is having great manners. And I know that when you're at home, that you will be getting lots of reminders about using your manners and showing your mums and dads and carers just what great manners you've got. Now, I know that sometimes you do forget to do that. So I'm going to have a little assembly with you this morning that hopefully will help you to remember them. Now, it's going to involve a story, and the title of the story is Do Unto Otters. Now, I just want you to think about that word otters, okay? Because I want you to imagine when I'm reading this story that it actually says others, okay? Because you can use otters or you could use the word others, okay? We'll see how that goes. So the story's behind me. I'm going to read it to you and then we'll have a little think about it at the end, okay? Do unto otters. Now the main character is a rabbit. And this rabbit lives in a forest, okay? And that is where the story starts. Doody-doo, 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 doody-doo. You can see Rabbit hopping through the forest. Doody-doo, doody-donk. Hello, Mr. Rabbit. We're your new neighbours, the otters. And you can see the otters there, 3 of them. Otters? Thought Rabbit. Otters? My new neighbours are otters? I don't know anything about otters. What if we don't get along? Pesky otters. Ooh, lousy Rabbit. Rabbit was a little bit concerned. Then along came Owl, and can you see Owl just popping in to see him there? Mr. Rabbit, I know an old saying, do unto otters as you would have otters do unto you. What does that mean? Thought Rabbit. Well, it simply means that treat otters, others, the same way you'd like otters, others, to treat you. Treat otters the same way I'd like otters to treat me. Thought Rabbit, how would I like otters to treat me? How would I like otters, others, to treat me? Thought Rabbit. Well, I'd like otters, others, to be friendly. A cheerful hello, howdy neighbour, a nice smile, and good eye contact. Are all part of being friendly. Friendliness is very important to me, especially after my last neighbour, Mrs Grrr, voted meanest neighbour 5 years running. I'd like otters to be polite. They should know when to say please. Yoo-hoo, Mr Rabbit, would you please return my ball there? Pretty please, with carrots on top. B would say, would you like me to stop stinging you? Oh, yes please. I can say please in 5 languages. Por favor, Spanish. S'il vous plaît, French. Bitte, German. Kudasai, Japanese. And ease play, Pig Latin. Who knew that? Say the magic word and I'll turn these clams into $1 million. The magic word rhymes with cheese, boys and girls. Have you got it? They should know when to say thank you. Would you like me to sting you now? Then, oh, no thank you. Then please take my business card and call me when you're ready, says Mr B to one of the otters. Turn the book around. Dear Mr Rabbit, thank you very much for returning my ball. You must have returned a lot of balls before because you made it all so easy. I can say thank you in 5 languages. Gracias, Spanish again. Merci, French. Dankeschön, German. Arigato, Japanese. And Anthe Ue, Pig Latin. Did you say please or cheese? Asked Mr Otter. Oh, and they should know when to say excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, Mrs Otter. Excuse me, Mr B. I need to run and check on something. Excuse me for interrupting. I heard you say please, but not cheese. Some confusion now, I think, boys and girls. And lastly, Rabbit thought, otters should be honest. That means they should keep their promises. My word is as good as gold. Not lie. I never lie. It makes my whiskers twitch. Not cheat. Cheating makes my whiskers itch too. I wonder if I should see a doctor. Rabbit had another thought. I'd like otters to be considerate. You know, being a good listener. Asking before borrowing something. Not littering. Being patient. Caring for all creatures, big and small. Opening the door for someone. Being on time. Respecting the elderly, like your mum and dad. Helping neighbours untangle ears, because if you can see, that can happen for otters. Yes, it's always good to have considerate neighbours. It wouldn't hurt otters to be kind. Everybody appreciates a kind act, no matter how bad it smells. Oh, and what's that word? Cooperate. Otters should cooperate. Did someone say operate? No. Cooperate, boys and girls, to work well together. We know how to cooperate, said the otters. They're a bit cheeky, aren't they? I see otters like to play. I know they know how to play fair because otters have got some rules. Otters' rules for fair play, they say. Be a good sport, play by the rules, take turns, include everyone, including bees and owls. I'd like it if we could share things, our favourite book, our favourite activities, our favourite treats. But maybe not all of the treats, thinks Rabbit. I hope otters won't tease me about my doo-dee-doo song, my extra large swim fins, which you can see on Rabbit over there, my bad hair days, and I know what Rabbit means when he says bad hair days. I hope otters won't tease anyone about anything. Teasing is mean. It's the worst. It's worse than having a clam snap shot on your nose. And you can see that's happened to one of the otters down there. Rabbit kept on thinking about what made good neighbours. I think otters should apologise when they do something wrong. I'm sorry I used your ear as a tissue. I hope they can be forgiving when I do something wrong. Oh, I'm sorry I called you snotter. Oh, you, never worry. So there, thought Rabbit, that's how I'd like otters to treat me. Well, you see, Mr Rabbit, said Mr Owl, I told you it was simple. Right, yes, just do-de-do onto otters, others, as you would have otters do-de-do onto you. So, boys and girls, you can see that Rabbit had some really important thoughts about how he wanted to be treated by others, and in particular by those otters. And as it says behind me, I can understand why being polite to everyone is important. And I think that story shows us just how important it is. Now, as I said at the beginning of the story, it was about otters, but I wanted you to think about if it didn't say otters, and there was a cross through that, but it said others, exactly. All those people around you, your family, and maybe some other people when you come back to school, your friends too. So, just to help you, I know you'll be thinking about the rabbit story and what he learnt and what his thoughts were, but just another little tip for you. Let's have a look at this. Do unto others. So we're thinking about others now, not just the otters, as you would have them do unto you. And then here, this is what I want you to think about. Would you like it? If it's a shake of the head and a no, don't do it. If it's a I'm not too sure, be careful. Is there a better way for you to do it? And then finally, would you like it? Yes. Go ahead and do it. Okay? So, do unto others as you would do unto them. So just lastly, to round up, a little bit of a quiz, just to double check that you have been listening. Let's see whether or not you can spot any of these special manners. So there we are. What's the manner? It's got P's in it, but we pop an L in and it says please. P's with an L sound in it, okay? So we want you to use that word in particular. And then the last one, what's the manner? There's a queue of people. Always say, thank you, thank you. So boys and girls, it's been lovely talking to you. I hope you've liked the story about rabbits and the otters, and you're going to definitely impress your parents with making sure that you're always showing them those manners and you're treating them and your family in the way that you want them to treat you. I look forward to seeing you back in school soon, boys and girls. I will be looking out for you on your live lessons, and I'm certainly looking at the work that you're sending into school. So bye for now, take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.